Hi everyone, Coach Fabi here, and this is a very sun-filled new edition of video from my patio. The topic that I want to talk about today is one that I find super fascinating. Defensiveness. What happens and what are the mechanisms that make us feel so incredibly defensive in certain situations? Why do we feel really compelled to judge others' choices in those same situations? What's actually very interesting in this is that we tend to judge people in the areas where we're not completely confident about. It's often the areas in which we want to feel confident. We want to appear confident. But there's still something going on, which is what often creates this very defensive reaction, essentially. Brene Brown has this amazing quote, which I'll just paraphrase, but saying that when we feel good about our choices, we don't feel the need to judge others. If we feel good about our body, we have absolutely no interest in turning around and judging and nitpicking other people's bodies. If we feel good about our parenting, we're not spending time going around and judging the way that other people parent. Where I find that this applies in a very pertinent way is when it comes to our own journey in terms of, let's say, moving better and eating better. When this is a choice that we make for our life, sometimes we find ourselves in a position where we start feeling slightly morally superior to the people who are not doing that. And this is sort of a red flag. When we are putting a lot of effort in our nutrition, in our movement, even in our mindset practices, there often comes a point where we feel that we want to get some kind of validation for our efforts. We are working extremely hard, we're very dedicated, and we sort of want that to be recognized. And seeing others who either dismiss what we're doing or are just preoccupied by other things altogether can feel like a bit of a direct affront. What we need to recognize is that moments like that have about 100% to do with us and 0% to do with others. I know that's not easy to hear, but keep listening. Essentially, this means that we have to keep digging deeper in what we are doing. Why is it that other people's actions and reactions affect us the way that they do? At the end of the day, our own journey, it's ours alone. And what other people do, it's none of our business. So I would ask you and sort of engage you, if you ever find yourself in a position where you are in your own journey puts you in a position where you're judging others, stop and ask yourself why, and under which criteria you think that you're not just qualified but entitled to that judgment, and take it as a sign that maybe you need to dig deeper in your own mud. There's this fantastic expression which I use a lot, which is no mud, no lotus. We need to dig in the messy stuff in order to be able to grow. It's messy, it's uncomfortable, but that's where the magic is. So in the end, just remember, no matter where you are on your own journey and no matter where others are in theirs, the key to growth is never through judgment. Compassion is the only way. I will speak to you soon. In the meantime, if you're interested in more insight like this, make sure to sign up for my free special crew. You'll find all the information in the description of this video. I will talk to you very soon. Until then,